Bonsoir, bonsoir, bonsoir. Good evening, everybody. My name is Mierdelin. If tonight is your first time you're about to assist me, I want to welcome you. So, s'il vous plaît, mes amours, partagez live là pour nous avant que nous commencer. Let everyone know that we are on for tonight. So, à soir, on a fait un petit quiz ensemble avant. Pour nous voir que qui soit apprendre dans classe anglaise. Si Miss Langue quelque temps depuis la pensée, right? So, je suppose tester pour moi que si vous vraiment apprendre. Now, ou même qui t'a aimé participer ensemble avec nous, ou simplement voyez request ou et puis n'a pose une question bien simple. Nous pas bon rien qui compliqué. OK? Now, what madame m'a qui type de questions que vous voulez me poser, OK? If you want for beginner or intermediate ou bien advanced, all right? So n'a fait trois catégories à soir. N'a fait pour beginner, ça veut dire moun qui fait commencer qui pas fort dans langue nan, qui pas bien connaît langue nan. Et n'a fait pour intermediate, ça veut dire que ou son petit bébé ou carale ou font petit marché. Et n'a fait pour advanced. Advanced ça veut dire ou ka courir dans langue anglaise, OK? So ou même qui t'a aimé participer ensemble avec vous voyez request là et puis m'a pas accepté. Avant que me commencer, on pas besoin aucun monde timide, ou pas besoin want parce que moun pral tande ou bien moun pral wè, c'est un cours anglais que lié, OK? So mettez ko à l'aise pour qu'à apprendre ensemble avec nous, OK? Now, m'attend qui est-ce qui t'a remet m'rele ou à soir? Sou t'a remet m'rele ou ap écrit call me miss, OK? Sou t'a remet m'rele ou simplement écrit miss lan call me and I will call you and we will start, all right? So, pendant que m'a partagé ensemble avec vous, m'a demandé ou préparer ou pour nous apprendre ensemble. Alright? Et pendant m'a montre l'entour. Right? M'a pas apprendre tout. Fais comme si que et pas moi-même qui t'es professeur. Fais comme si que son élève pareil ou que m'te, OK? M'besoin à l'aise. Pas maintenant tête tout, mi sans pral poser une gros question, m'pral parler tintin, moun pral ri, m'pas fort bagay comme ça, OK? Moi veux à l'aise, moi-même moi à l'aise, moi pas poser question que me connais que ou pral gen difficulté. Au contraire, sou ta gen difficulté non bagay m'a courir edo. Alright? C'est apprendre sous page là. S'il vous plaît, guys, partagez live là pour moi, partagez moi-même tout, m'a partagé, alright? Share the live for me, and I am sharing as well. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. My day was fantastic. It's a beautiful Friday, so we are learning together. Alright? Ou même qui t'a aimé faire practice ensemble avec moi, souvle me relé ou simplement dim miss lan relé m'a prelo et puis n'a fait practice ensemble, OK? So assoya qui ça m'bral faire ensemble avec nous, m'bral quiz nous, OK? M'bral ouais que qui so apprendre pendant on suivre classe anglaise là, OK? Genan nous qui gen 3 ans, genan nous qui gen 2 ans. Genan nou qui gen 4, genan nou qui gen quelques mois ou bien 1 mois ou bien quelques semaines. Moi ta remè connaît qui so apprendre pendant nom temps sa yo que ou t'a suivre page anglais, OK? So tonight we are going to quiz you guys. Oh yeah, nous pral quiz ou pour nous voir que qui ça ou vraiment apprendre et sou pas apprendre un bagay, that's okay. But we hope that you did learn something. Nous souhaitons que vous appreniez nos bagailles. So, ou même qui t'a même pose aux questions, simplement écrit, relève et puis m'a prélé. OK, sous t'a même relève, just taper Miss Lan, call me and I will call you. M'attend nou qui est-ce qui t'a même questionné yo à soir. I am waiting on you guys. M'attend nou ou même qui t'a même questionné ou I am waiting. M'da même quiz nou à soir, so m'attend nou ou même qui prépare ou t'a même relé ou simplement écrit Rele miss la. Okay, let's see. Si pa gen aucun moun ki vle participe, so map just ba un bagay bien koute, et puis mwen ale. Okay? So I was hoping that you guys would participate tonight, but if you are unable to, I'm just gonna give you guys something pretty quickly and I'm gonna leave, alright? Okay. So since pa gen aucun moun ki vle participe, m'a pose question. Wap just dim ki so pense ki réponse lan, okay? Alright. We're gonna fill in the missing word. So I'm gonna read something and I want you guys to listen carefully. Number 1. I heard a blink outside, so I went to the window. I saw 4 men in the street arguing. So pral dim ki es nan yo ki réponse lan. I heard a burial outside. I heard a coincidence outside. Or I heard a commotion outside. Nan 3 réponse ke mba yo, wap dim ki es ou pense ki réponse lan. I heard a burial outside, so I went to the window. I saw 4 men in the street arguing. Or, I saw a coincidence outside, so I went to the window. I saw 4 men in the street arguing. Or, I saw a commotion outside, so I went to the window. I saw 4 men in the street arguing. So the answer is commotion, okay? What does the word commotion vle di? L'autant de yon commotion, ça vle di que ou tan yon problème, ou tan yon discussion, ou tan de yon déblosay, ou tan de yon dégât. That's what the word commotion means, okay? I heard a commotion outside. So if you heard a commotion, you heard an argument, all right? Number 2. One of Diana's blank is writing skill. She writes very clearly and professional. One of Diana's drawbacks. B. One of Diana's acquaintance. Or one of Diana's assets. One of Diana's drawbacks is her writing skills. She writes very clearly and professional. Biendu, one of Diana's acquaintance is her writing skill. She writes very clearly and professional. Or, one of Diana's assets is her writing skill. So the answer is B. All right? The answer is assets. One of Diana's assets. Next one. The directions my friend gave us were coordinated. The directions my friend gave us were essential. The direction my friend gave us were straightforward. I'm going to read it again. The direction my friend gave us were coordinated. The direction my friend gave us were essential. Or the direction my friend gave us were straightforward. So the answer is straightforward. When something is straightforward or when someone is straightforward, ça veut dire que moun sa li bon bagay direct, li bon bagay ki droit, li pa passe crochi, okay? If you are someone you are straightforward, ça veut dire que ou son moun so ap di moun nan ou di li, ou pa nan passe sou kote ensemble avec moun nan, okay? Ou son moun ki droit, all right? That's what the word straightforward means. Next word. Which one is correct? He's had his car when he passed the driving test. He's had his car as he passed his driving test. He's had his car since he passed his driving test. I'm going to read it again. He's had, let me do he's had, ça veut dire he has, contraction. He's had his car when he passed his driving test. He's had his car since he passed his driving test. He's had his car as he passed his driving test. So the answer is since he passed his driving test, okay? De pourtant de yon mot nan langue anglais qui dit since, they are talking about time. Since vle di depuis. Depuis ou since mentionné nan yon phrase, ça veut dire que y a parlé de temps, all right? Continue. Which sentence is correct? The painting was being sold for $4,000. The painting sold for $4,000, or the painting was sold for $4,000. Which sentence is correct? The painting was being sold for $4,000. The painting sold for $4,000, or the painting was sold for $4,000. The answer is the painting was sold for $4,000. Miss Lan, the painting sold for $3,000. Pour qui ça le pas bon? Ou pas qu'à dire the painting sold for $3,000 parce que sou vend paint là déjà, sou vend item là déjà, ou pas qu'à dire the painting sold, li pas bon. OK? Now, the painting was being sold, li pas bon parce que depuis bagay la gen being EING, ça veut dire que li nan processus, li progressive. You understand? So the best answer is the painting was sold. Ça veut dire que li te vend pour $4,000. All right? Okay. Give me 1 second. Let's continue. Next one. Which sentence is correct? Ki phrase sa yo ki correct? M'bral li chak pou. Number 1. He asked me where I have been. He asked me where I had been, or he asked me where I was. Ki es nan phrase sa yo ki bon? He asked me where I have been. He asked me where I had been, or he asked me where I was. A, he asked me where I had been. He asked me where I was, or he asked me where I had been. So, premier do he asked me where I have. Okay? Youn c'est présent. L'autre lan c'est passé perfect, right? Present perfect lan do he asked me where I have been. That's present perfect. Passé simple lan do présent simple lan do kon sa ke he asked me where I was. Past perfect lan do he asked me where I had been. Okay? So, the best answer is he asked me where I had been. Ou pa ka di he asked me where I was. Li pa bon. Okay? He asked me where I had been. Alright? Let's continue. Filling the missing word. We were really disappointed with the weather. We were really disappointed with the weather. Or we were really disappointing with the weather. We were really, ça veut dire que nous t'es vraiment. Qui est la do qui bon? We were really disappointed with the weather. We were really disappointed with the weather. Or we were really disappointing with the weather. The answer is disappointed. Ok? Now, Miss Lan, ki diferans ki gen lò di disappointed et lò di disappointing? Ok? Mbral boli très bien créole. Mwen gret m'tal paye kob mwen pou m'tal gade film sa. It was really disappointing, ok? Disappointing vle di ke on bagay ki pa fò plezi. Ok? On bagay ko pa treme. Ok? Now, I am really disappointed with you. Ok? M'te fò konsyans, men ou fèm desappointe ou. Sa vle di ke ou fèm sa m'te kwen nan ou mèm nan se pat sa. Alright? Now, youn se sa ke ou senti an, lot nan se sa ke moun nan fò senti an. Ok? Si moun nan fèm senti m vreman fache, se li ki disappointing nan. Ok? A cause de aksyon nan mwen vreman fache, se li ki disappointed lan. Mwen fèl bien fasil pou ou. Next. Which sentence is correct? Do you think we will finish our project in time? I don't suppose not. B, I don't so suppose. Or C, I suppose not. Do you think we will finish our project in time? Sa son question. Est-ce qu'on pense na fini projet nou à l'heure? Et il en dou, I don't suppose not. B en dou, I don't suppose so. C en dou, I suppose not. Which one is the answer? I don't suppose not. I don't so suppose. Or I suppose not. The answer is I suppose not. Ok? Ou pa ka di I don't suppose not. Ok? Pou ki sa l pa bon mis la? Pou ki sa m di kon sa ke I don't suppose not? Don't avec not. Ou pa mette de negatif non phrase. That's a no-no. M toujou di nou sa. Ok? I don't so suppose. So a ki krase phrase lan. So therefore, that's incorrect. The best answer is I suppose not. Alright? Mwen si pose explike nou. M pa just ba nou pou ki sa repons nan pa bon. But mwen djou pou ki sa l pa bon. Ok? Now, next one. Your papers are on the floor. Why don't you, A, pick them up? Your papers are on the floor. Why don't you pick them? Your papers are on the floor. Why don't you pick up them? So, ki es la dan ki vre repons lan? Your papers, papyo yo ate, hein? Why don't you pick them up? Your papers are on the floor. Why don't you pick them? Or, your papers are on the floor. Why don't you pick up them? The answer is, why don't you pick them up? Listen, numéro 1. Li patap jam, why don't you pick up them? Li pa bon. Okay? The best one, why don't you pick them up? Okay? Lord di, why don't you pick up them nan? Si map traduit nan créole pou, comme ou connaît que anglais avec créole, yo pas traduit mot pour mot, et pas vrai? Ça veut dire que ça fait yo pas ramasser. Ça qui bon, c'est ça fait ou pas ramasser yo. C'est pas pied à terre, c'est pas ou même qui à terre. You understand? So the best answer is, why don't you pick them up? All right? Let's continue. I managed to get in through the window. I could to get in through the window. Or I was able to get in through the window. Ki es la do yo ki correct? I managed to get in through the window. I could to get in through the window. I was able to get in through the window. So the answer is, I managed to get in through the window. Ok, bien. Pou ki sa mi sem pa ka di, I could to get in through the window? Li pa bon, because could vle di ka. Ok? Mwen ka te entre? Non, li pa bon. So the answer is, I managed to get into the window. I was able to get into the window. Li pa bon tout. All right? Let's continue. Which sentence is correct? I was angry because I had waited for him all day. I was angry because I had been waiting for him all day. I was angry because I was waiting for him all day. So which one is correct? A. I was angry because I had waited for him all day. B. I was angry because I had been waiting for him all day. C. I was angry because I was waiting for him all day. I was angry, vle di mwen te fâché parce que, et landou, I had waited for him all day. B. I had been waiting for him all day. C. I was waiting for him all day. So the answer is, I had been waiting for him all day. Miss Lan, kampe la. Pou ki sa li pa, I was waiting for him all day. Li pa bon. Pou ki sa li pa, I had waited for him all day. Because li me ou un, sou di, tout journée, all day. Sa vle di ke li progressive, right? Mbaka di I had waited. Waited lan li pa fini pa ing. So therefore phrase sa pa bon même. Pou ki sa Miss Lan nou pa ka di I was waiting for him all day? Because c'est deux actions qui rive. OK? Laissez deux actions qui rive, qui continuent ou utiliser past perfect continuing. OK? Ou di mwen te fâché, ça c'est première action, hein? Qui deuxième action? Mwen tap tani toute journée. So the best answer is I was angry because I had been waiting for him all day. So laissez deux actions qui rive non passé ou utiliser past perfect. OK? Ou pas utiliser passé simple. Passé simple, c'est les actions te faites dans passé et puis il finit that's it. L'on besoin montrer, c'est te deux actions qui t'arrivent non passé ou utiliser past perfect. OK? Present perfect, right? Ou utiliser present perfect pour montrer te une action qui t'arrive dans passé ah oui, but te on time. You understand? There was a time. Let's continue. Which sentence is correct? A. He was used to playing domino. B. He got used to playing domino. C. He used to play domino. Which sentence is correct? Qu'est-ce que nous sa yo ki bon? A. He was used to playing domino. B. He got used to playing domino. Or C. He used to play domino. So the answer is he used to play domino. Miss Lan, pou ki sa he was used to playing domino? Li pa bon, pa ka di he was used to. Okay, that's incorrect. B. Pou ki sa pa ka di he got used to playing domino? Pou ki sa di he used to play domino? Okay? Lò di kon sa ke someone used to do something, right? Li gen i di la dan sa vle di ke son aksyon te kon fet li pa fet anko. Perfect example. If I say to you, I used to drink coffee, I'm telling you that's something I used to do in the past. I don't do it anymore. So therefore, m'applique past simple. All right? Let's continue. Next one. Which sentence is correct? They called out the trip because Kevin was sick. B. They called off the trip because Kevin was sick. Or C. They called for the trip because Kevin was sick. A. They called out the trip because Kevin was sick. B. They called off the trip because Kevin was sick. C. They called for the trip because Kevin was sick. Okay. The answer is they called off the trip because Kevin was sick. Ou pa ka di they called off the trip. Li pa bon. Okay? Si yon li mem nan li dou kon sa, they called for the trip, sa vle di ke yore le pou jounen paske Kevin te malade? Non. Ok? Ça veut dire, they called off, ça veut dire que you te cancellé. When you called off for something, that means you cancel it. Ok? You cancellé journée parce que Kevin te malade. Alright? Very good. Next. Which sentence is correct? Pour qui ça va faire ça ensemble avec vous? C'est parce que là, on dit en phrase, ou après que si moun nan bien parle anglais ou bien s'il pas bien parle anglais. Let's continue. A. If I was you, I would learn English better. If I were you, I learned English better. If I were you, I would learn English better. So which one is correct? If I was you, I would learn English better. If I were you, I learned English better. If I were you, I would learn English better. The answer is, if I were you, I would learn English better. Kampe la mislan. Pour qui ça ou dit if I were? Pour qui ça if I was? Parce que bagay lan dit I was, he was, she was, it was, you were, we were. But who use I, right? Qui on sujet singulier, right? Now, nan lang anglais lan, ou pas dit if I was you, wap dit if I were. Okay? Now, gan pil moun wap tande ki di if I was, that's incorrect. Say if I were. Okay? Chaque règle gen yon exception. Oui, nous connaissons que ou utiliser I was, he was, she was pour singulier, right? But gen yon contexte qui dit comme ça que dès pour utiliser I ou pas dit if I, ou utiliser if avec I ou pas dit if I was, but rather you say if I were. If I were you, I would learn English better. Okay, Miss Lan, the second one said, if I were you, I learned English better. Li pas bon. Because I learned, ça veut dire que moi te apprendre. Moi tap apprendre, moi te apprendre, c'est deux bagages différents. I would learn, moi tap apprendre. I learned, moi te apprendre. If I were you, si m'te ou, I would learn, moi tap apprendre English better. Moi tap apprendre anglais bien. Alright? Okay, let's continue. Which sentence is correct? If I see Diana tomorrow, I will tell her about it. If I will see Diana tomorrow, I tell her about it. If I saw Diana tomorrow, I would told her about it. If I see Diana tomorrow, I will tell her about it. If I will see Diana tomorrow, I tell her about it. Or if I saw Diana tomorrow, I would told her, retire phrase ça. Ou pas ka di if I saw. Si m'te ouais Diana demain, moi tap dil de ça, li pas bon. Okay? Ou pas ka utiliser passé nan futur. That's incorrect. That's a no-no. Alright? The second one said, if I will see, si moi pral ouais Diana demain, okay? Moi dil de ça, li pas bon. When you say I tell her, that's present simple. So therefore, that's incorrect. If I see Diana tomorrow, si moi Diana demain, I will tell her. Moi pral dil deli tomorrow. Tomorrow vle di demain. That's in the future. So the best answer is I will. Ou pa ka di kon sa I tell her. I will tell her. Okay? Ça veut dire que moi pral dil. Let's continue. Your progress in English depends of different factors. Your progress in English depends by different factors. Or your progress in English depends on different factors. Your progress in English, ça veut dire progrès ou dans anglais, depends of different factors. B, depends by different factors. Or depends on different factors. So the answer is your progress in English depends on different factors. Ça veut dire que progrès ou dans langue anglaise dépend sous différents facteurs, OK? Now, ou pas tap jamais dit depends by, li pas bon. Ou pas ka dit depends of, but yes, you can say depends on. Ou pas gens bien chita? Simdou, oh, depends of, li pas bon. Depends of, no. Depends by, no. Depends on, right? All right, sounds better. Let's continue. Qui est-ce que frère sa yo ki bon? Last one. He has done many mistakes in his test. He did many mistakes in his test. He made many mistakes in his test. He has done many mistakes in his test. He did many mistakes in his test. He made many mistakes in his test. So the answer is he made many mistakes in his test. Now, pour même qui toujours ap di kon sa que I did a mistake, li pas bon. You didn't ou pas did mistake ou make mistakes. Okay? Now, Miss Lan, qui différence qui gen lor di made, lor di did. Okay? Made vle di créer. Did vle di fait. Oui, but si m'tra di lan créole, ça veut dire li fait et ouais. Mais songez bien m'dou kon sa que anglais avec créole, yo pas traduit mot pour mot. OK? Et ça fait moi toujours do ou même qui remen di kon sa que I do the bed, you don't do the bed. You make the bed, okay? Now, laissez men wap utiliser pour faire un bagage ou utiliser make l'el nan présent ou bien made l'el nan passé. OK? Laissez un ou bien un bagage qui rive. C'est pas men ou utiliser, then go ahead. Ou met utiliser do nan présent ou bien did nan passé. All right? OK. Now, répétez samedi, ou ap répéter ensemble avec un monde, right? I am cleaning the house today. I am cleaning the house today. So, sa mwen djou kounya, si ou pral rencontrer ensemble avec un monde pita, ou besoin di moun nan sa Miss Mirdlin te di, comment ap dil? Comment ap translate li? Comment ap translate phrase que m'sot bo la? OK? I am cleaning the house today. So, le wap di phrase lan, wap di, she said she was cleaning the house that day. OK? Now, pour même qui confuse, si m'dou kon sa que I have waited for him. Tendez bien. I have waited for him. Ça c'est present perfect cause moi do I have waited for him. Le ou pral di on moun, OK? Qui sa Miss Lan di, right? Wap di, she said she had waited for him. She said she had waited for him. OK? Now, le on moun djon bagay nan présent simple ou translate li nan passé simple. Lemba ou nan présent continu, wap ban mwen nan passé continu. Lemba ou nan present perfect, wap ban mwen nan past perfect. Lemba ou nan past perfect, wap kebel même jan parce que past perfect, c'est une phrase qui pas changé. OK? Now, pour qui ça li important pour qu'a traduit ça au monde dit. C'est parce que gen pile nan nous même les n'a fait report, ça fait nous toujours blâmer tête nous toujours accuser tête nous. C'est parce que dans langue anglaise, nous pas connait comment pour translate on bagay nan temps que moun nan te ba nous là. OK? pour même qui fait vin dans pays pour ka pi bien saisir. Si m'dou bagay kounya ça c'est présent continuer. So sou pral di yon moun pita net nan sa miss lan te djou lan ou pral appliquer passer continuer parce que action que m'ta fait ensemble avant lan li nan passé déjà. So therefore when you gonna translate it you gonna use the past continue. But gan pil nan nou ki pa kon sa, gan pil nan nou tap still kebe présent continuer cependant ou pas nan même tense lan encore. Okay? So di m kon sa, Miss Mierdelin, I am sick. If I see my friend, okay? Si mwe zamim nan soirée, ma di I don't know, she said she was sick. Pour ki sa mbaka di she said she is sick because we're not in the same tense. So if I saw you this morning, right? You told me something. So if I'm going to translate it to someone this afternoon, I cannot use present. I have to use past because the morning is over. So we in a different tense. All right? Le ou moun djou bagay nan présent, ou vle reporter action qui rive ou pas ka reporter nan présent parce que c'est pas nan présent ou ye. On dit on vole vin la kayou, right? A thief came to your house. Ou bien a burglar came to your house. He came to rob you. L'on après les police, pour bay police action te rive la kayou, ou pas ka utiliser présent. L'on utilise ça, même si yo pas dou ça, yo déjà dit comme ça que, ok, soit moun sa li pa parle anglais, moun sa son new speaker ke liye, ou bien que li pa trive loin l'école. Because si vole à l'el te vin la kayou, c'est dans 5 heures, on dit c'est 5 heures de l'après-midi te vin la kayou. Lore le 911 police yo vin la kayou, ou pas ka bay action te rive nan présent, ou bay action te rive nan passé. Ok, si ça volé à ta fait, li te nan présent continue, le wap translate li avec police, le wap mette tout bagay yo nan passé continue. Si action que volé à ta fait là, c'est nan present perfect, le wap di police lan ça, wap di police lan nan past perfect. Si gon bagay volé à te fait nan past perfect, wap still kebe même past perfect là. All right? If tonight is your first time you're watching me, I want to welcome you. If that's your second or third time, welcome again. My name is Mierdelin. We meet every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If you have not subscribed with me on YouTube, after this live, go to YouTube, type Apprendre Anglais avec Miss Mierdelin. That's how you'll be able to subscribe with me. Si à soi c'était première fois ensemble avec moi, je vous merci. Si c'était deuxième ou troisième fois, bienvenue encore. Non, moi c'est Miss Mierdelin. Nous rencontrons chaque lundi, mercredi et vendredi. Ou même qui pourquoi abonner ensemble avec moi. Après live là, allez sur YouTube, tapez Apprendre Anglais avec Miss Mierdelin. C'est là où vous pouvez abonner ensemble avec moi. Que bon Dieu m'en bénisse, que bon Dieu m'en guide, que bon Dieu m'en fait autant ensemble avec vous. Ou même qui t'a remis acheter livre, nous avons 3 livres qui disponibles qui ka aider vous. Contactez-moi 772 777 0091 ou bien 617 419 53 81. Ou même qui gon ti moun qui gen difficulté pour lire ou bien écrit si ti moun sa pas ka faire devoir, relem moi ka aider vous. Ou même qui t'a remis acheter machine vente ou t'a remis casser vente ou gen trop graisse gros vente par la mode ou pas besoin de couper vente nous gen résultat n'a bo crème nan pour passer sous vente n'a bo son wrap là pour wrap vente n'a bo body waste là et puis n'a bo machine qui disponible et me garantit que la casser vente sous vente moi plate comme ça c'est parce que me son monde qui consistant 772 777 0091 ou 617 419 53 81 ou même qui t'a remis descendre ou sans tout trop gros l'aurait les mois 10 moins besoin diet package diet package li descend tout corps belly package li descend ventou seulement 772 777 0091 ou bien 617 419 53 81. Now ça qui bon dans machine nan ou kabal différents bagay que ou bagay. Sous son moun, ou vle travail pi vite bagay, ou passe nan ventou, ou passe nan pied, ou passe nan poyet ou, yes, la descend ventou et make sure ti moun pa gen accès ensemble avec because volume qu'elle gen la donne vraiment folie kabay ti moun nan. All right? Once again, the numbers are 772-777-0091 or 617-419-53 ou même qui pas capable de test citizenship là, contactez moi ka aider ou même qui t'a remet vendre sur Amazon ou t'a remet créer yon store sur Amazon ou t'a remet aider pour m'aider poster produits sur Amazon, nous fait tout bagay ça yo pour 772 777 0091 ou bien 617 419 53 81. Guys, please partagez live là pour moi. Partagez-la avec amis ou partagez-la avec famille ou lagez live là dans yon groupe. Partagez-le sur WhatsApp ou même qui connaît monde qui vient dans pays qui t'a remé apprendre. Tendez bien. Gen moun qui vini, c'est pas l'école moun nan pas ta remé, c'est moyen l pa gen. Gen moun qui pa gen moyen économique et comme ça tout gen moun s'il fait vini, li pa gen machine pour la conduire, li ka pa gen ou li gen bagay ki ka pa loin. Mais sou partager live là ou fait live là passer, right? Ou aider me promoter page là. Alright? C'est qu'on ça ka encourager. Ici hein, nous pas mando cash app, nous pas mando zèle, nous pas mando bagay comme ça. Mais on seul bagay nous mando encouragement. Comment ka encourager? On seul bagay ou est live là ou partager même si ou pas prêter la donne ou te doit parler anglais mais gon l'autre deux à qui pas parler ou partager page là ou pas perdre rien pour ça. All right? Thank you guys so much. Stay positive. I'll see you guys later tonight at 9 p.m. God bless.